Welcome back to Advocation X. I'm your host, Clyde Phillips Sr., and I'd like to address you today on another topic, which I'm sure you've all been wondering about, since it's been on every mainstream news platform around North America and beyond. Before I begin though, hit the like button, subscribe, become a member, share with all your friends and family, everyone you know. Get this information out there. Unfortunately, there's an overwhelming amount of releases, news releases, and platform releases, which are totally pushing the opposite narrative. Have you hit the like button? Have you subscribed? Let's go. With all the views that we're getting, if every one of you subscribed, we would be getting out to at least 2 or 3, 4 times the amount of people that have been watching Advocation X to date. Okay, so here's the topic that I have to bring up with you. Have you heard that fatal crash involving Tesla's full self-driving software? That unfortunately someone actually lost their lives in that crash, and it will now be under investigation for sure, and especially because the fire demolished any information that could be retrieved from the vehicle itself to show exactly what happened. But the claims that it was under full self-driving power is enough to cause a huge stir. And so many people are now talking about how unsafe it is to drive a Tesla with this software. As a matter of fact, at Super Bowl, there were ads put up by Dan O'Dowdy. I think that's his name. Dowd O'Dunsley. Whatever his name is. Anyway, he was a Dan. And he's been after Tesla and Elon for years. So now he's put out Super Bowl ads condemning Tesla and its software, condemning the product and saying, don't drive it. Even though, when you look at statistics, you are so much more safe in a vehicle that is using full self-driving or autopilot, or even just the regular safety features that accompany every single Tesla on the road. But no, he'd prefer that you abolish the Teslas and let all the people die that would have normally died. As you can tell, I'm not an advocate of letting people die just because somebody else is greedy and wants to kind of corner the market. Dan O'Dowd, of course, is the sole individual really pushing hard on this, and he's got a few senators under his belt because he's probably paid for their campaigns, and they've openly talked badly about the circumstances that have been in the past. Let's go into Dan's bizarro world, because he's the adverse of the reality, okay? He totally talks adversely against the real reality that we all experience. The family of the individual who passed, and again, my condolences to them, and I do sincerely feel for their loss, were quoted as saying that this individual constantly uses full self-driving everywhere he goes, as far as they know. The passenger who was in the car, who actually survived the crash, claimed that during the drive that they were on, they definitely were using full self-driving or some sort of software. So upon checking deeply into this situation, Tesla looked back in the archives to find out if this particular VIN number had ever downloaded the full self-driving software. And what did they find? No, they didn't. It was never equipped with full self-driving. Never. So all those claims, unfortunately, have to be set aside. Okay? Didn't happen. It was not under full self-driving power. If it's not even loaded to the car, how can it be? The other thing that everybody failed to mention in all of their coverage, tons and tons of coverage, unless you look deep, deep, deep down into the paragraphs that they published out, then you would find a little sentence that says, the individual who passed away had a blood alcohol level 3 times the legal rate. 3 times. They got into the car and were driving and God knows what really happened, because the passenger obviously has not been forthcoming. The family have been mistaken. Out of respect for the family, I will use that word, mistaken. And now the information is out. No self-driving was enabled. No self-driving was downloaded to the car. Therefore, it was absolutely not the fault of full self-driving. Not only that, even if, and again, this would be for anybody else that's out there driving a Tesla, has full self-driving, or autopilot, or cruise control, or lane keep, or whatever you want to call it, you are 100% responsible for your car. It has never been that Tesla has released a note saying that we will now assume all responsibility for your car while it is under a driver assist program. Do you know any car company out there who says when you click on cruise control, we are responsible for anything that happens with your car? Have you seen any other car company out there that says, hey, listen, if you use our lane keeping feature, we are responsible for your car as long as it's engaged? I guarantee you, you will answer no to those questions because it doesn't exist. Nobody is responsible for your driving while you are in control of a vehicle. Nobody. And especially not if your blood alcohol limit is 3 times the legal limit. So folks, I needed to get this out to you right away. For those of you who have been really concerned about the fact that the driver assist packages that come in a Tesla or optional to a Tesla could possibly be there to kill you. I assure you, they're not put there to kill you. They are put there to save lives, and they have saved countless amount of lives when you just do this, the research to find out how many crashes are involved with a Tesla when they are using full self-driving, and then how many crashes occur with a Tesla when they're using just autopilot features. How many crashes occur with a Tesla using just the regular standard safety features? Or how many crashes occur with a Tesla when all those features are turned off? And then look at the stats on how many crashes occur in all other types of vehicles that don't use Tesla's software. And you'll answer the question for yourself. Teslas are extremely, extremely safe. Extremely safe. Until we get the real full story on that crash, we won't know what exactly caused it, but we can pretty well rule out anything to do with Tesla's software. All right? So, I wanted to get that out to you folks just so that you had the proper information and weren't living under the misconception that Teslas are out to kill you and everybody else on the road. Dan O'Dowdley, Down O'Diddley, Down O'Diddler, I mean Diddlier, whatever, he needs some correction. And I hope that Tesla sues his you-know-what right to the wall, because he does not deserve to have any opportunity to do what he's been doing to Tesla and Elon this entire time. Okay, folks, remember, hit that like button, subscribe, become a member, share these videos with everyone you know. And remember, we never give up and we never give in, but we'll always keep an open mind, because that is the only way we can gather the knowledge that gives us the power to fight back. Don't give up your power. Do your own research. Don't listen to those people who tell you those who do their own research are somehow flawed. No, they're not. They're the people that will help to protect you in the future if you don't do the research yourself. All right? So, hey, stay safe, stay healthy, and above all else, stay as happy as humanly possible. Until later, I love you all. Talk to you soon.